Righto. So, thought I'd share with you a little tactic that I've kind of come up. I didn't really come up with it; it just naturally happened over time. But it works for me 100%, and also have recommended it to clients and proves to be correct also. And that is bargaining with the universe or God or whatever just call it whatever you want. But just making a bargain with whatever you feel is out there that kind of meets you halfway in your goals or your pursuits or your manifestation. Putting it to the test, right? It's all good to read about this shit and to fucking, talk about it and philosophize about it, but be a practitioner and go and fucking test it out, right? So, the boy, Johnny, we have been talking about moving out over the last few months and obviously have agreed that it is the right thing to do for both of us. But after the weekend, bit of bonding with the boy, and it just, obviously one thing led to another. And at the day after, we had a mad chat for at least, felt like 10 minutes, but it was a while. And he just said, mate, let's do this, as in, like, now. As soon as we find the place, it's on. And obviously super excited, can't wait for it. But we have decided that we want to live in the eastern suburbs in Sydney, which for a lot of you that don't know, kind of a more expensive place to live. And on top of that, because I've got dogs, and he wants to build a van. He wants a house where, he can kind of do his thing and work from home building vans. So we're going to get a house in the eastern suburbs between the two of us, because we also agreed that because we want to do our joint thing, the Two Conscious Bulls, that we want to have a space just for me and him and no one else. We don't want roommates. We want to make it a creative space and kind of bounce off ideas off each other, grow and just, make it a sick place, right? So financially, not ideal, mate. A house in the eastern suburbs to rent between two people, expensive. But this is where the bargaining and the testing out with the universe comes in, because I personally, working part-time and then also working with clients as well, I'm not in a position to start paying a lot of money into a house to rent. But here's my bargain with the universe, is that if this is the right thing to do, because I also do muscle testing with myself that Paul Chek taught me, to kind of check in with my soul to be like, okay, is this the right thing to do or not? And with muscle testing, you get a strong or a weak answer. And obviously if it's a strong, it's a yes. And if it's a weak, it's a no. So I checked in, and it was like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. On top of that, if you don't like or believe that muscle testing is real, you can just sit with something and just be like, does this feel right? And you'll be excited if it does feel right. Or you'll be like, feel a little bit shallow inside if it doesn't. And obviously I'm super excited, and it's going to test out this theory of, is the universe real? Because I can easily go backwards by paying so much rent and not having enough income to make it, and then start dipping into savings and go backwards very quickly if I didn't have the faith, if I didn't believe the universe to be true. But because it's proved me right before, and I'm going on camera now to show you that in 6 months, 12 months time, when we are well and truly into living together, I'll make another video and show you proof of how that it banks things together. And I'll just give you a little expose how I think it will happen. Is that and the thing is, my goals are not to work part-time driving buses anymore. I know I've got a lot to offer, and through life coaching and personal training, that is my vocation. And that's where the universe is going to come in and help me, meet me halfway in manifesting that moving forward through, seminars and coaching and the online group program, everything that I've been talking about, that I've been getting ready for. That's all going to come to fruition. How? I'll leave it up to the universe, but I'm just going to keep doing my bit. And because of this external pressure to move in and to get a house and whatever with the boy, you're going to see how these synchronicities are going to come in, because I'm going to vlog them or just show you as they happen, so that hopefully you can be like, oh fuck, okay, I'm going to try this too, because let me assure you that this isn't just for the special selected few. Anyone has access to this. You've just got to have faith, belief, and you got to have a bit of ticker, because you got to have a go. You've got to actually do the work and meet the universe halfway. What that means is whatever you're trying to achieve, you got to fucking be proactive and show and be committed and be like, okay, my life is about this goal and I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen. Because without action, you can pray to whoever, but nothing's going to happen. So watch this space. Just know that you're going to see some fucking synchronicities happen before you.